Welcome, friends. Um, I've got a kitty. I've got a kitty. I don't know why I'm wearing this mask. I found it, and I've had it since I'm like 5 years old, and I decided to put it on for this video. This is the only type of mask I approve of. You can actually breathe, so that's good. The rest of them can all burn. All the other masks. Um, yeah. So I wanted to update you on what's happening with the channel. Aw, kitty hugs. See, she's nice sometimes. Kitty, aw, she's purring. I wanted to bring Paris in for a bit. She's been absent from my reactions so far. She normally just sits in the corner and glares at me while I make them, being a little too loud for her taste. I'll make sure to bring her on for a couple, but generally want to keep the videos serious. Speaking of serious, I'm going to pull off this mask. Ugh. Okay, so now the hair's in the way and frizzy. So here's Paris. I'm working on videos with Paris. She knows some tricks and stuff, so I'm trying to get them on camera. So I'm trying to turn them into little 1 minute, 2 minute videos. So I need to do the trick multiple times to get that to happen. So we'll get her on a couple videos of her own, and that'll be fun. Okay, so Eurovision season. Here we are. Sorry, off track. So I feel a lot better than I did last week. Be straight up honest, I was sad, a little depressed, but I feel awesome right now. Music's part of it, getting a big pay raise at work. My only big obstacle right now, I have two big obstacles, is work is super hard. Like, they expect me to do sometimes 15 to 20 hours worth of work in a 7.5 hour period. And I get it done. Like, I'm a freaking beast at my job and everything. But it takes a huge toll. Like yesterday, I wanted to just make a short video kind of explaining the format I'm going to be doing videos in, and I passed out. I fell asleep right away. It's just, there's going to be days where I'm going to want to make videos and stuff, and I'm just too tired, and I just can't. So I'm just trying to work with a schedule that I can manage and really, uphold and do well with. So the other thing is YouTube itself. Now, I had great luck today. I was uploading videos and it was taking like 7 minutes to upload videos. When I was trying to upload them last week on my birthday, it was taking 2 hours. That video, Albania video, the first one I uploaded, took 2 hours to upload. Can you imagine that for a 7 to 10 minute video? And I reached out to some of my friends who are also YouTubers, one of them with over 150,000 subscribers, and I'm like, are you having the same issues I am? Because I'm like, and they said, yeah, it's been a problem. The past 6 to 8 months uploading videos is just taking a long time. Some days a lot more than others. So the solution to this that I'm going to do is basically, until I get all these songs out, I've listened to about 10 songs right now. I have 7 reactions that are out. I just put up Croatia, Cyprus, Norway, and Ireland. I also have a couple more that I've done but haven't put out yet. So this is my thinking on this. So we have 39 songs. I don't know about Belarus. I'll make a video about Belarus either way, just talking about either the crappy song they did submit, or if they put out a new song, we'll see. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But my plan is to cluster premiere videos every other day until we're done here. I want to make them, like, say, for example, tomorrow's Saturday. I'll probably wait till Sunday to make videos again, but Sunday I make 6 to 8 videos, and then I bundle release them on Monday, all around the same time, 4 or 5 per day. And then the next day I make videos, then I release 4 or 5, make them, release 4 and 5. That's what I'm planning on doing, and premiering them all early afternoon Europe times. I know I can't meet all the times. Australia and Russia. Russia's got so many time zones. Europe itself has so many time zones. A big contrast between Portugal and Azerbaijan. I go off the guide that Ukraine is normally 10 hours ahead of me, so I use that as a guide a lot of the times. Just like the Kharkov region of Ukraine, just because I know the times there and everything, so I try to base on Ukraine generally because that means it's earlier all across the rest of most of Europe. So, yeah, my goal is to just do mid-afternoon premieres on all of them. For one, since I'm so late, I want everybody to know that the videos are coming, and I'll show you what I'm doing as far as per country, and it'll be out early enough so it's not at night and everything, and hopefully that's a good time. I'll check. Just getting them out so late, I need to do things a little differently this year. And when I get done with the reactions, I'm purely working on reactions. April will be like reviews, and I want to actually do 2 to 3 reviews per day in April is my goal. Again, I don't know that I'll do them every day. I might go to the four reviews at a time every 2 or 3 days, but I'll figure something out. I will get every song reacted to and reviewed. Now, unfortunately, coming across some of the same issues, same problematic countries that normally are a problem. Cyprus, geo-blocked, can't do it. I had to cut my entire reaction. I know what to expect with those countries, so I did an intro and I did here's my spiel after, so at least you get my immediate reaction. You just won't get to see the reaction while the song is playing, unfortunately. I should do it where I superimpose the music onto the video so you get the reaction throughout, and I could just put a silent motif of Cyprus, for example, on there so you can still get the reaction while it's happening. And then if you want to open another window and play the music as it's going, you get the same effect as a general reaction video. But I wasn't thinking so much, other things on my mind a little bit. So, but I had that problem with Croatia and Cyprus. So just be informed and aware that you're not getting a full reaction. You're getting my thoughts before and after the song because geo-blocked. But I was happy the United Kingdom, I got to put that up. Last year that was geo-blocked. United Kingdom is only strangely blocked in Iran, North Korea, Syria, and I think there was one other country, but I can't remember at this time. So yeah, I heard a couple songs that have really excited me for the year. I like where it's heading. I've only listened to about a quarter of them so far, so I still got a long way to go. It's always hard to rank them and rate them. I try to give these personal rankings, immediate reaction. I didn't even want to do like scores on them, but I thought it'd be more interesting. I want to make purposeful reactions. I don't want to be the type of person that does a reaction and just makes faces. I did that like my first year. My first couple reactions were really bad to the point that I actually erased them because there was no value in them. It was just me like, overacting with the face and not really talking about the song or giving any input, and it felt just wrong. Like I'm uploading their video and I'm making faces to their video. So no, I want context. I want to be able to have my own input, make it my reaction, as opposed to just reacting. So yeah, I'm trying to do a better job, and I want to distinguish completely the reviews from the reactions. So a lot of the stuff I do in reactions, I won't include in the reviews. I want the reviews to be concise, 7 to 10 minutes. There'll be a lot of scores, but I'll condense it to 2, personal and technical / speculative. It's basically a predictive. So technical / predictive. It's not a pure technical. I'm gonna have to say that a million times because people are gonna say, "Oh, that's not technical. That's you're putting a value on whether you think it's going to qualify. Yeah, that's going to be an aspect of it. It's a 5-star score. I'll explain more later. I also want to, this weekend, I'm really hoping to put out my top 10 from Eurovision 2020 last year. And the reason I want to do that is because I'm starting to get into a lot of the songs that I were really high on my list, and I want to, say, hey, your country was my number one, your country was my number two. I did that in one of the releases that I just put out. I kind of gave away one of my top three, but that's okay because there's still 9 others that could surprise you. I'm just really excited for the year. So, another thing, I'm sorry, I've tried to stay away from comments a little bit lately just because I'm not trying to see spoilers. So, I'm going to be hitting reactions really hard this weekend. And I'm not going to release them all at once, of course. So, I'm going to do that same 4 or 5 songs per day, every other day. So, when I get more caught up and I know a little bit, I'll get right back into comments and talking to everybody. I want to be there and talk and discuss the songs and stuff. I'm just trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible. I do not want my mind made up or, like I had a couple songs last year where I'm like, oh yeah, somebody told me that I'm really gonna like this, and then I like it, and then people accuse me of being persuaded or led to like a song more than I normally would because somebody else said I would probably like it or dislike it. So I'm trying to just tunnel vision. So I do have a couple songs, and I try to be transparent when I know something about a song because I follow Eurovision channels and stuff, and you can't help but have news pop up here and there, so you see things from time to time, but I haven't read the articles or really studied anything, looked into it any further than that. I've just tried really hard this year to just be completely shut out from news, knowing too much about the singers. Like with Tix, the singer from Norway, I knew he had Tourette's, and that's where he goes with Tix. Tix is a playoff of Tourette syndrome, and he uses that to empower himself, and uses that in his name, his stage name. So I thought that was really cool. It was a headline I saw in passing. So that's the kind of info that I'm really going to study, and I'm going to put about each singer a little 2-minute biography about each singer a little bit, and in my review. So the reviews and the reactions are going to be very distinct. So I hope that will be appreciated. It'd be good to be doing reviews again. So, okay, getting a little long-winded. 13 minutes again. I meant to be 5 to 7 minutes. Take everything I say with a grain of salt because I ramble a lot and I talk a lot. So, the future. Reaction videos will all be done hopefully by the end of March. That's my goal. Might carry over a little bit into April depending on my schedule. Again, my job is very tough. I'm fighting exhaustion more than anything. I'm not miserable about that or anything. It's just I'm so tired sometimes when I come home that all I can do is pass out and fall asleep. It is very hard. I'm lifting all the time. I'm building stuff. I'm climbing up and down ladders. It's very physical. I work overnights. I don't always have the best sleep schedule, and sometimes my diet sucks, and I need to fix that. It's a lot of exercise, which is good, but it's stressful and everything. So I'm trying to manage everything, but I am in a good headspace. I'm happy, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Something about this year, like I wasn't feeling it about starting Eurovision. I didn't want to, or it was like, oh, well, back to square one, because it's a long process, and when you have a full-time job like I do, it's not always easy to do everything I want to do as far as reactions and reviews. And all it takes is listening to like 3 or 4 songs, and you just remember why you love this so much and why you love all the people that come and interact with you and everything. And I'm just back, like so happy to be back and doing this again. So thank you all so much for supporting me and putting up with my rambling and my disappearing act. I want to diversify the channel a little bit, review and reactions. I also want to put out some like life thoughts and stuff, some video logs here and there. It's not going to be too much, so don't worry about that. But some themes about life, life and death and random stuff. I'll put them under the sloth stories category and just talk about random stuff. Like I said, I'm working on some Paris videos. She knows some pretty funny tricks, so I'm looking at getting her on camera a little more in little short videos, hour videos here and there. Planning for Iceland. That is my big dream, is to film in Iceland. That'll be my first travel video, and I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I think I can do a really good travel series, but we'll see. I've always wanted, that's like my dream, I would say, is doing travel series and travel videos, filming animals all around the world, trying foods from all around the world, and showing off places that most tourists or people that are in town for a week don't see, looking for places off the grid and stuff. So yeah, I just, so many places I want to visit. So I'm hopeful and happy. So yeah, let's do this. I think that was all I wanted to talk about. The problem is when you talk in circles like I do, sometimes you miss things and you're like, damn, I forgot to say that or do that or whatever. But yeah, I guess I'll end it there. So let me know, what do you think about Eurovision 2021 so far? Are you loving it, liking it? How are the songs as a whole, without spoilers and stuff? I'll come check the comments in this video. I won't for the reactions yet, but I'll go back to them and reply and do all that. I just really don't want the spoilers at the moment, so I'm just trying to avoid, any inclination of what I can expect. But what do you think in general? And yeah, I survived 2020 on my death stone now. It will say dash 2021 at least, probably, hopefully it'll say like 2050 or something, but yeah, at least I survived 2020, so that's good. that damn number won't be on my grave, so I'm happy about that. I don't think there's a number I hate more than 2020. I'm sure there's a lot of people that agree with me there. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. Got a long night of work ahead of me. I just put out all those videos for tomorrow. They'll be out in the afternoon, Europe time, so look for, I think, Croatia and Cyprus. They don't have the reaction, but you have my general reaction to them. And then you have full reactions for Tix, Norway, I don't even know how to say it. I could listen to them all day, pronounce their name, and I can never get it. All I know is I love their music. Kaino, I think he said in the video. I don't know. Yeah. Monument, and then from Melody Grand Prix, and then Leslie Roy with Maps. So that's coming out next. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the most recently released songs and work my way back at least to a point for about a week release date, because those are just the most recent releases, and I've missed my timeline a lot on songs for view counts and stuff, which is fine. I would rather be doing these in a good mood than miserable and get a lot more views. Views are not as important as having fun with the videos and getting them out, in a better mood than when I was in. So I'm happy that I'm doing it this way as opposed to the other. So, okay. 5-minute video turns into 19 minutes and 35 seconds. And it's still rolling. So I think we'll just let it go to 20, which is coming up soon. So yeah. I like to ramble. Anybody who knows my channel knows I like to ramble. Okay, so just checking in. I'll probably do another check-in video maybe next week. I like kind of keeping up and just letting you all know where I'm at when I'm in good spirits and everything, and where I'm at and everything, and how it's going to work for Eurovision season. So look for new reactions coming out consistently. Look for the reviews in April, and then probably around the first week of May I'll start doing predictions, and I'll tell you the top 10 that I want to qualify from each semifinal and the top 10 that I pick to make each semifinal, and then my big ranking list. So that's all coming up. Hope you're around for the ride. If you're not subscribed, think about it. I'd appreciate it. Like the video, dislike the video. Interactions all help. So great. Dislike it if you want. I'm happy with that. So, okay. For now, Lethargic Sloth out.